pressed. For success. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Barnes. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And Toronto has possession following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. VanVleet against Garland. Count that one from VanVleet.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Here's Mobley. It's good from in tight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. And the jumper falls. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Mitchell looking it over. From downtown. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now here's VanVleet. After the miss from Evan Mobley, VanVleet finds Anunoby. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Siakam, a screen on Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. And here is Siakam. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's VanVleet. Siakam. To the wing on the left. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They get it back.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That one's not going to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Van Vliet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Passes it to Mobley. And Pirtle pulls it down. On the wing, Anunoby. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Garland with it. Now Garland. Oh.
That's you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Martin comes in for OG Anunoby. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam misses. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. When Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter, boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. In the corner, Okoro with it. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Siakam, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectation.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Achua. The kick out to Barton. Back to Achua. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And Boucher sends it back. Outside Garland. Tries again. Allen dishes to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Up again. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Boucher sets a screen for Trent. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And Mobley throws it down.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
It's stolen by Allen. Here's Trent. Lays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Trent. Mitchell finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Trent. Toronto trailing. Barton flies in, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Mitchell, 13 points in the game. Driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Green and 4, Okoro. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Up top, Anunoby. He has 5. Hurdle, no one around him. And again, Toronto no up. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Seven seconds left in the first half. Here's Mitchell. And they'll get another chance.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Raptors call time here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that'll do it for the first.
With the score, your Cavaliers 28, the Raptors 26.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Anunoby. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Mitchell with it. He's got 16. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Barnes. It counts, and the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
The drive by Mitchell makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Allen. Nice move. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Pirtle sets the pick for VanVleet to the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Allen passes to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Allen kicks to Okoro. Dishes it to Mitchell. Over Siakam. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 2-point game. Barton with a screen on Garland. Here's Banton, guarded by Garland. In the corner, it's Boucher. And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell leading the charge.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Shot's good by Banton.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Start it. Timeout. Screen team. Start it.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Trent passes to Achiuwa. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
Now, it should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Toronto calls timeout. Here's Achiuwa, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the
previous play is under review.
to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now the pass to Purdy. Anunoby against Mitchell. Over in the corner, Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Inside, stolen by Okoro. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, you love when Siakam is affecting the game with defensive plays. Anticipation leads to transition.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Pirtle inside, guarded by Garland. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Garland has it in the corner. Mitchell outside. He takes it in. Oh.
You got to be kidding. Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. The drive by Siakam. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets. How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure, bringing out his best.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. Passes it to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Here he goes. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
Mitchell, this is to Allen. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, as Jared Allen becomes more involved in this offense, these are the free throws you've got to be able to make down the stretch.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Boy, stepping up OG Anunoby, he has become such a valuable contributor to this team.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
Here's Achua. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That
I smack clowns with mad style.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's your 7 in at the center position.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Here's Hero. Adebayo in the post, covered by Mobley. And Adebayo slams it in.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Lowry, good.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Garland with the ball. Hero picks him up. The 3 from Okoro. The putback. Out to the right wing. Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Lowry. Here's 7, a screen on Garland. Here's 7 up top. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Allen a screen. Mitchell. It's rebounded by your 7.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Garland against Lowry. Inside. Here's your 7.
This is Allen's role. He's out there to defend first and foremost and make an impact with his length.
Mitchell against Hero. Pass to Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero with it. Here's 7 a screen. And here's Adebayo. Down low. And it's in there. Your 7's got his second basket.
You don't expect a big like Bam to distribute this well, but he's become a smart passer.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
Here's 7, a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Mitchell against Hero. To the inside. Here's 7. Passes to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, Mobley grabs the board.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
for three, Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 6.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Adebayo with a steal. Lowry against Garland. Here's your 7. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Butler against Mitchell. Some solid defense from Butler. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front, leading by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. And Allen gets it to go.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Butler passes to Lowry. Here's 7, a screen on Garland. Back to Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Cavs trailing.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 8 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
From deep, Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A big group substitution here for Miami. Sellers checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Butler. Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Here's Vincent, guarded by Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vincent. Out to Oladipo. Screen by Zeller. Second chance effort. Over Mobley. Not going to go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both. This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Mobley gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oladipo up top. Checked by Mitchell. To the right side. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Vincent. Connects from downtown. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
They pay the price.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Love a screen on Garland. Here's Vincent. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Vincent's got 5 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
To the paint. The shot by Zeller, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Zeller with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Oladipo. Outside for Love. Screen by Zeller. Robinson passes to Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Garland against Zeller. Allen on the wing. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Vincent. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Garland. Down low, Mobley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 3-point Heat lead. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Amir Yurtseven.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Gabe Vincent out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. Garland finds Mobley. Count that one. Mobley's got 12 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. Outside Love. Back to Zeller. Pass to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Mobley. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Robinson. Screen by Zeller. 4-3. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Gotta respect Robinson as a shooter. That creates passing angles.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group. The Heat with the lead. To the middle. Here's Hero. Outside for Butler. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And Miami has possession. They've led by as much as 10. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. The drive by Garland. For 3, Allen. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry outside. Here's 7, a screen on Garland. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Butler covering. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Second chance shot. Missed inside.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's 7 with the ball. Back to Lowry. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Going inside.
A wrinkle that Hero's been adding to his game. Beating people off the dribble.
And the first one at the line is good.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Good.
You know, this has become a knockdown shot for Bam Adebayo, the mid-range jumper.
Deflected. Lowry outside. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Mitchell. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Miami called for the foul.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Butler passes to your 7. Lets it fly. Your 7, a screen. Adebayo against Mobley. And there are the Heat with another bucket. Here's Garland. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Allen a screen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
It's Adebayo, high post. Mobley's on him. Hero on the wing. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hero's got 5 points.
This is why Hero is a volume 3-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
7 seconds left in the third. Garland finds Mitchell. Inside. Here's Mobley. Adebayo with with the rejection.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Butler with a steal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Garland against Lowry. From deep, Mobley gets the 3 to fall. Mobley's got 19 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Mitchell against Hero from deep 3-point range. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Here's 7, a screen on Mitchell. Hero for 3. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
Allen with a screen on Lowry. Allen on the wing. Out to Garland. Back to Allen. 6 to shoot. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's Garland. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Pass to Allen. They double team Allen. Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. Outside Garland. 4 on the clock. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Back to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Butler on the wing. Lowry against Garland. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Count that bucket.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Pass to Adebayo. Driving inside. Out to Lowry. Now here's your 7. Clock at 6. Adebayo passes to your 7. And here's Butler outside. Again, the Heat misses. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Allen on the wing. Lowry against Garland. Back to Allen. 20.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Butler passes to your 7. Count it!
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And now we've got an intentional foul. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lowry against Garland. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Butler with a steal. Goes up at the stripe. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
All right, Allie, thank you.
I smack clowns with mad style.
couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Outside, Hero. To the paint, good save it, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anunoby against Hero. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. It's tipped. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. A solo fast break. Here's Anunoby. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Here's Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Anunoby, no good. Van Vliet against Lowry. Hero on the wing. Pass to Yurtseven. Hero trying to get open. And a missed layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Barnes outside. Lock at 6. Off target with his 3. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Saban. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Three-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors leading by 3. Anunoby passes to Purtle. Stolen by Yurtseven. Here's Butler. There's the pass to Hero. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
Siakam outside. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And it's Miami the other way. And they get it back. In transition, here comes Miami. Hero kicks to Butler. Adebayo with this screen on Barnes. And that one's good by Butler.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Siakam's shot is off. Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Yurtseven finds Lowry. Takes the 3. And Purtle pulls it down. Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. To the inside. Butler with the steal. Here's Hero. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lowry passes to Yurtseven. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Yurtseven's got his second basket of the game.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Barton subbed in for OG Anunoby. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam the bounce pass. Van Vliet kicks to Barton. Pass to Van Vliet. No good again that time.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
1 second left, and Adebayo throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got them.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5, roaming the paint. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move. To the rim.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Achua. It's hauled in by Achua. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're pushing it up. Hero from long range. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
The kick out to Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Vincent the pass to Love. Oladipo outside. And stolen by Achua. Oladipo against Trent. Goes up on the wing. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors. It's Oladipo on the wing. Defended by Trent. Boucher with the steal. Here's Banton. Barnes outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They get it back. Achua. And at last, they get one to fall. Achua's got 5 points so far. Now Oladipo. No points in the game yet for him. Zeller against Trent. Oladipo for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent outside. Over to the left wing. Boucher against Zeller. 5 to shoot. From deep. Boucher's shot is off. The Heat leading by 7. And Oladipo kicks to Love. The kick out to Oladipo. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Banton's shot is off. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat another three.
Well, Robinson can shoot it from anywhere. The corner's got to feel like a layup for him.
Trent outside. The tray. Trains the three-pointer. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Oladipo for three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Heat, 32.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Raptors trail by 10. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Jakob Poeltl out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Porter. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Oladipo. Right side Robinson. Pulls from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Robinson's got 5.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Siakam a screen on Oladipo. Back to Siakam. And he makes good on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Siakam.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Poeltl with a screen on Robinson. Porter outside. That shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Oladipo outside. Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. Pass to Zeller. Back to Love. Kicks it to Oladipo. Miami needs to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Raptors making a switch here. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9 points. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Van Vliet. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Lowry passes to Yurtsevin. Pirtle with the steal. For three, Van Vliet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Lowry has the open look. No good on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Barnes finds Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Pirtle's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Barnes against Butler. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. Launches it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And here's Adebayo outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Back to Adebayo. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Miami in control with it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Trent kicks to Boucher. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Boucher's got his first points of the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Adebayo finds Hero. That one's good from the corner. And the Heat lead by 12.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Pass to Benton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Butler gets it to go.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
Trent outside. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Achua. Second shot opportunity. Hits the jumper in space. 7 points for Precious Achua.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Butler finds Hero from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. From deep. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Hero. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Heat lead by 18.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Barton. And again, Toronto no luck. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. For 3, Van Vliet. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry kicks to Hero. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter. Stolen by Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Miami leading by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Now here is Pirtle. He's defended by Yurtseven. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. For 3, Siakam gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Hero kicks to Butler. From deep. And they recover it. Back to Hero. There's the dish to Butler. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No problem knocking that one down. Outside Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Outside Mitchell on the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. That one's good, and it's Barnes with the assist.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Siakam left side. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Timeout called. The Raptors. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, could be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 2. Here's Pirtle. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Cleveland ball.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Garland. Mobley finds Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Here's Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley.
Free throw no good for Mobley.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Right side Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater. That one is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Anunoby for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. The Cavs trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Okoro. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Anunoby. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hurdle with the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Cleveland, trailing by 4. Here's Mitchell. That shot off. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And that one's good. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
OG Anunoby with the assist.
Pass to Okoro. Right side, Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 6 points.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
And so it's Jakob Poeltl making highlights for Toronto between the scoring and rebound.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Garland for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And Toronto has possession. 4-point game. Barnes a screen. Down low. Pass to Achua. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Anunoby. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. No good on the triple.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Siakam. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Anunoby on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Anunoby on the wing, guarded by Garland. And here's Siakam for 3. Hits the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Achua with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet finds Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. The crossover. In deep, Van Vliet drops it in. And the Raptors lead by 15.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass. Mobley's got his second basket of the game. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. 44 seconds left in the half. Shot clock at 5. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Pass to Achua. Now Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Achua with a steal. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
The score, your Raptors 33, the Cavaliers 16.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Gary Trent is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Will Barton. And it's Benton in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
That's his first personal foul.
Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Trent with a screen on Garland. Here's Benton. He takes it in, and the shot goes. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Garland finds Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's got 5 now.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Back to Barton. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The 3 from Okoro. And the the Cavaliers, another three.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Boucher a screen on Garland. Boucher outside. Garland comes with the double team. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
The three from Okoro. Drops in the three. Give him 8.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Barton, and the layup falls.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Here's Benton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
From deep, Barton. He buries it from 3. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Now here's Barton. He's got 5. Achua can't hit. Mitchell with the ball. Barton covering to the inside. And stolen by Boucher. And they're running. Trent for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Pass to Boucher. Achua with a screen on Mobley. Here's Boucher for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Benton. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Mobley. Releases. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. First free throw is good.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Into the lane. And then Siakam with the jam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam outside. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Lets it go from deep. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Shots. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
And he was fouled while in the active. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for Toronto.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Siakam against Mobley. Barnes with a screen on Mobley. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Over Mitchell. Here's Pirtle. Goes up with it again. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Mobley against Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Poke loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And now the Raptors on the break. The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Mitchell against Pirtle. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 22.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And again, Toronto no good. For Cleveland, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Anunoby against Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Here's Garland. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Van Vliet against Garland. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closely. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet drives, and he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 9. Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Allen, the pass to Garland. It's stolen by Pirtle. Anunoby against Mitchell. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Toronto the rebound. Pirtle. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Allen. Yep, that one goes.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. So the Raptors win it. Even early on in this game. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
matchup. The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And he drives in. He gets that one.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Butler up top. Good saving. And that one is stuffed right through.
Goodness. The tomahawk one-hand slam.
Shows you how much strength he has. And it's Miami with the rebound. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Mobley. And another shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the three. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now, here's Mitchell. It's Allen, top of the key. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler passes to Yurtseven. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Lowry has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
A drive by Garland. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Garland with it. Lowry picks him up. Allen, a screen on Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Garland. A second chance effort. And Allen with the nice bucket inside.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Hero passes to Butler with the drive, and it's Butler with the jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Garland. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Oh, that's blocked. Mitchell against Butler. Good saving. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Garland dishes to Mobley. It's stolen by Adebayo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Miami leading by 3. And it's Lowry penetrating. Kicks it out to Hero. Outside Butler. Going inside. It's Saban. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okoro passes to Allen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Allen's got 6.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Lowry from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. It's deflected. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead, leading by 4.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Right side, Butler. Lowry against Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Now, here's Mitchell. Driving the lane, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Heat leading by 4. Outside, Hero. There's the screen. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Outside, Garland. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Mobley finds Garland. To the middle. And Allen with the slam.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And it's Butler missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And they get it back. Poked loose, stolen by Mitchell. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Mobley, stolen by Yurtseven. Butler on the wing, guarded by Garland. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Garland finds Mitchell. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Garland, the pass to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Mobley against Adebayo. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
There's Garland, banked in off the glass. Garland's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Come on, fans.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat with the lead. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. Here's Allen. Passes it to Okoro. This is to Garland. And the pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Oladipo taking his time here. Up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Love with the screen for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Garland with the bucket.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Love with the screen for Oladipo. Kicks it out to Love. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Heat missing. 4 seconds left. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that's it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview,
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on them.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
the previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Love with the screen on Garland. Love outside. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Wow, the remarkable speed of Victor Oladipo. Put it on the deck and get right to the cup.
Garland with it. Picked up by Love. Yep, it counts. Mobley's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
For Miami, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Oladipo kicks to Love. Back to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. That falls. Big assist by Love. Oladipo's got 7 points in the game.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Vincent. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The feed now to Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And here's Oladipo. They'll bring it up for Miami. Out to the wing. Vincent, the pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Garland kicks to Allen. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
And stolen by Mobley. And it's in there. He's got 12.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now a timeout called by Miami. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Count that one for Mobley.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Hero passes to Yurtsevin. Kicks it out to Hero. There's the 3. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Butler. He's got 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Adebayo drives in. Hero from long range. Traps in the tray.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Over Lowry. And another miss by Cleveland.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
outside Hero. There's a screen. Down low, it's even. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Karis LeVert.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 23 seconds left in the third.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Free t-shirt. Once again for your Miami Heat dancers. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers. Fans, make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Garland. 14 points for him.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers.
Mobley, a screen on Lowry. There's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center position. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. And that's an intentional foul.
Evan Mobley, first personal foul. First team foul.
Hero against LeVert. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
LeVert finds Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Back to LeVert. Passes to Garland. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Lowry. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Butler goes in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. LeVert up top. There's the drive. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Here's Lowry. Kicks to Butler. Shoots over Okoro. Back to Butler. To tie it up, here's Adebayo. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry kicks to Hero. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The pass to Octopi. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate the entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Karis LeVert. A drive by Garland. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Darius Garland.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Adebayo the screen. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know if there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
Out to the right wing. Okoro passes to Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Allen's got 10 points here in the second half. Out left to the wing. Let's save it. And again, Miami with the triple. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Here's Garland. That's a basket. Is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Garland with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Garland, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Garland. Adebayo with the screen on Garland. Lowry passes to Adebayo.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Rick Saban. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Yurtseven kicks to Butler. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
He's sure to be low. Lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Lowry. From downtown, Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Banked it in off the glass.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred VanVleet not fazed by physical D.
And here's Butler outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Barnes, it's good.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes, an absolute problem in transition.
Lowry, right side. From behind the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. He's guarded by Barnes. Butler can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lays out, picked his pocket.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
Butler against VanVleet. Pass to Adebayo from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Anunoby's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Butler can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays. The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Lowry. Back to your 7. And he slams it in one-handed.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Anunoby on the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Siakam the screen. Over Adebayo. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Siakam for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Knocks down the triple.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Anunoby for three. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Butler. Here he goes.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Now at the line.
Butler hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Siakam outside. To halt the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
Siakam hits them both. 9 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Pirtle. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it...
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Now Adebayo. Over Siakam. Butler passes to Adebayo. Hero with it. Another shot. And there's the drive. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Pirtle. Knocked away. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Pirtle's got 6.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Good work there as it goes.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
VanVleet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Siakam for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 7. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Now here's Anunoby, and there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Siakam.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Lowry with a steal. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Now here's Zeller. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Boucher. And here's Barton. Boucher a screen on Robinson. Outside for Boucher. Robinson with a steal. Here's Love. The 3 is up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's rejected.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Vincent. Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Good on the shot.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Boucher outside. From the top of the key. Here's Benton. Tries again. Pass to Achua. Oh, from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Achua's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Vincent. Outside Love. There's the triple on target from range.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
And Toronto calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Robinson with a steal. He can't get it to go. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll...
Hey fans, let's hear it for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. That's the end of the first half. What score? Your Miami Heat, 34. The Raptors, 29.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
We've got Kevin Love. Gabe Vincent out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Zeller in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Benton. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. To the paint. Fast break. Here come the Heat. That one drops for him. Zeller's got his first basket.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Toronto trailing.
Make some noise once again.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Anunoby. 7 points in the game. And the 3 off target. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Zeller with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside for Love. For 3. Toronto grabs the miss. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. This for the tie. Fires in the triple. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Lowry outside. Oh, they need this! From about 19. Butler on the wing. Give him 8. Adebayo passes to Yurtseven. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That wing, athleticism, and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Fires the 3. Yurtseven, no good. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred Van Vliet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. Pass to Achua. Wide open look. That one's good for 2. Achua's got 5 points.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8. And Yurtseven gets it to go.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Van Vliet outside. Barton outside. Right wing. Achua inside. He's guarded by Hero. Offensive rebound. Achua with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Will Barton is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Benton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Adebayo. And too long on the shot. Miami trailing. It's Hero on the take. Barton pulls it in. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Siakam, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry outside. Pass to your 7. Launches a 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
From deep, Barton. And again, Toronto no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To tie it up. And the layup is good by Lowry. And it's all knotted up.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Barton. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Benton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Here's Van Vliet. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler to take the lead. Counted from distance. And now a 3-point Miami lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Van Vliet up top. Rebound by the Heat. Yurt Seven's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Barnes. The shake and the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. And again, it's Miami converting.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter here. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Lowry, the pass to Yurt Seven. Back to Lowry. Inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. .44 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Lowry. Adebayo passes to Hero. Here's Butler. He's off on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Van Vliet outside to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler passes to Lowry. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
It's stolen by Barnes.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset.
Alam ko na isa to sa